Hello everyone and welcome back to Shanahan Militaria. So today we're going to cover another book in our book review series, and this one is an Osprey book from the Osprey series, and it is Irish Regiments in the World Wars. Okay, very interesting books, very good books for references. An awful lot of research goes into these publications, so they are a very good reference books. So we're going to put it on the table and we're going to have a quick look at it. So here we have the book on the table. As you can see, Irish Regiments in the World Wars. David Murphy was the guy that wrote it, and then the illustrator, obviously you can see here who's the illustrator. So it's a book from the Osprey series. Now the Osprey series covers fantastic detail on conflicts, individual soldiers, individual countries, individual regiments. Look them up online. If you're into military collecting, if you're into reenacting, if you're just into military history, Osprey is a fantastic volume to get information, and their references and research are second to none before they actually go to book format. So you can guarantee what they have in the book is nearly right. So we're going to look at this fella here later on. So there's a print in the actual book that is based on this picture of what this guy is actually carrying and what he's wearing. Okay, so this is, just if you don't know this picture, this is the 2nd Battalion Royal Ulster Rifles on the 6th of June on D-Day. So we look first into the book, and it gives you, at the start, it gives you a small bit of history on the Irish regiments in 1914, where the recruitment areas were, what regiments were Irish regiments, or who had Irish connections. So we carry on along. It gives you a small bit of Irish history, the call up, basically Kitchener's call up, where the during the First World War, where the 16th and the 36th Ulster Division fought. Sorry, the 16th Irish Division and the 36th Ulster Division, where they fought. They fought in the Somme, they fought in Gallipoli, they fought in Ypres, they fought in Mons. The very high casualty rate on certain battles by Irish regiments. You had some famous people who served in Irish regiments. You had Richard Kipling's son, Jack, died in the Somme with the Irish Guards in the First World War. So the first part of the book basically covers the First World War. Then you get to the prints. So you have the uniforms of Irish regiments from the First World War. This is it actually even individual references as well. This is a guy by the name of William Cosgrove, or Corporal William Cosgrove, ended up as a sergeant, VC recipient on Gallipoli. He basically pulled up an entire barbed wire fence by himself. So it does cover individual acts of heroism as well in some of the books. Irish Guards Piper, so carries on so forth. Then here we have the split. So this is the regiments in 1922 when Ireland was granted free state or independence. So Munster Fusiliers, here you have Irish Dragoon Guards and an Irish Guard. So that's where the book splits, and then the next plates we have are Second World War. So this is the guy we were talking about. He's the 2nd Battalion Royal Ulster Rifles, fought in D-Day, and what he's actually wearing is what he was wearing in the picture. So that's the research they go into. Here's a guy from the 1st Battalion, is actually a lieutenant from the 1st Battalion Royal Ulster Rifles. They were a glider-borne infantry regiment. They were initially an infantry regiment that were formed into a glider-borne regiment during the Second World War. And then the back part of the book is the regiment's history from the wars, or the Second World War, pretty much, how the Irish regiments fought in the Second World War. And then at the end of the book you will have the plates. So this will tell you basically what the guys were wearing in the plates, or in the illustrations, or in the pictures. And there we have you. So here we have the Corporal 2nd Battalion Ulster Rifles, 6th of June 1944. So that tells you basically what his impression is in, or what his uniform in the picture is based off. So, or sorry, in the painting is based off of the actual picture. So that's just a little quick snippet of the Irish books, or the Osprey series. Very, very good series. If you're interested in military history, as I said, pick one of these up. So thanks for watching the video. Please like, please subscribe, please hit the notification button, and please tune in for the next video here at Channel Militaria. Thank you.